Your USB wall charger, essentially UK 3-pin plug, USB charger at the bottom. You've got a packet of screws and wall plugs. Again, that's for installing your camera up and out the way. Your mounting plate itself, again, matches the mounting guide. Use that to mark out your screw templates, put that up, and away you go. In the bag of cable, you have got your charging cord, which is a, where is it? It's a micro USB cable. And that slots into the rear of the camera there, like so, in the upright position. On the camera itself, on the rear, you've got your speaker port, you've got your reset button. To the side, you've got your micro SD card port. The rear, that's your QR code, that's for setting it all up. And on the bottom, as I've mentioned, you've got your micro USB charger, and then that is it. On the front, we'll take off the protective film, and essentially you've got your camera, you've got your LED status light, and you've got a microphone there as well. Let's have a look at setting this device up. As I've mentioned, it's super easy and it will literally only take a couple of minutes. To start off with, you're going to need to power the actual camera up itself. Now I've got the power cord. Now the power cord is about 2 meters long, maybe just a bit over. Got it plugged in and I've got it turned on. I'm going to stick the micro USB into the rear of the camera, like so, and it goes in, and you'll know it's on because the status light on the top will come on. It's currently red, and now it's going through a startup process. Whilst this is going through its startup process, you're going to want to download the application on your phone. It's the imou app. You can find that on the App Store and or the Apple Store. Once you've downloaded it, sign in or sign up. It's a simple email verification process, and once you opened it, you should see a screen like this. Once it's all ready, you just click the plus icon in the top right hand corner. That's going to ask you to scan a QR code. As I mentioned earlier on, the QR code is on the rear of the camera. So if we turn the camera over like so, you'll see the QR code. I'm going to quickly scan it. Now, you don't have to be super close to it. It just needs to be able to see it, and it needs to be in light. Perfect, so it's picked it up, and now it already knows that it's a Q2 and it's picked up its serial number. We're just going to click next. That's going to ask me to plug the camera on. Now I've already done that, and we're going to go next. It's then going to ask me to enter in my Wi-Fi details. Now this is going to be your home network details. Now it's going to ask you to confirm whether the green light at the front of the camera is flashing. So I'm just going to take a quick look. Yeah, now mine's slowly flashing green. That means it's ready to be paired to. If it isn't, you may need to reset the camera, which is by pressing the reset button for 10 seconds, wait for it to go through its startup process, and it should be flashing green. So I'm going to tick the green light is flashing slowly, which it is. Click next. Now it's going to ask me to turn on my sound, and the camera and the phone is going to talk to each other. Perfect. Really quickly and easily done. It's now going to talk to each other, talk via the cloud to set it all up. Perfect, it's all set up, and now it's going to allow me to essentially rename the device and put it in a room. I'm just going to click done straight away. That's going to take me back to the imou home screen after I skip the cloud storage. And now at this point, I can go ahead and view the camera, which I'm going to go ahead and do, and you're going to be able to see the camera. As you can see, that's the camera there. Say hello. And it's going to ask me to update the firmware. I'm just going to click later on that. Ideally, you want to do that. If it does come up with any type of firmware update, let it update. On the main screen, you've got a few features that you can do. Now, by clicking the snapshot button, that's going to take a screenshot of what the camera sees and saves it to your phone. And as you can see there, you can two-way talk through this camera. Now, the speak button is a toggle. So once you press it, it turns it on, and then you have to press it off. And you've also got the record button, which does exactly the same as the snapshot button. However, it records a time period and then saves that to your actual device. Also, in the top right-hand corner, you've got the settings details. Now, from here, you can go through everything from motion sensing, microphone, you can share it, and there's a few other details you might want to look through. In the video viewer section, you can see that you can pause or play the actual device. You can click standard definition or high definition. This is dependent on whether the camera is getting sufficient Wi-Fi connection. If it's not, you might want to put it on standard definition so it's a bit faster. You've got the volume key, which will turn on the volume so you can hear what's happening through the camera. And by clicking the widescreen button, that's going to put it on the widescreen, as you can see. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about any of the imou range, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to purchase any of the imou range, you can do so on our website, tech4.co.uk, and then just search imou or security devices and you'll find them all. Now on the screen at the moment, there's going to be a couple of videos that show up. On this side, that's going to be a video that YouTube recommends over that you should watch. And on this side should be the rest of our unboxings of the imou range as well as setting them up.